Hello everyone, welcome to Civil Mania. So in today's lecture, I'll be telling about Etabs. Etabs is an structural analysis as well as designing software. By the help of Etabs, you can do the designing of the various multi-story buildings, portal frames, and steel structures. Any kind of structures can be designed by the help of Etabs. I hope everybody knows that even the skyscrapers like Burj Khalifa is being designed by the help of Etabs. So let me first introduce Etabs. Remember that in this course I'll be teaching Etabs, SAFE, SAP and RCDC. It's actually these are the various softwares which you have to use simultaneously for the designing as well as for the architectural point of view. So that first I'll be creating the plan of the building in AutoCAD, and after that I have to import that plan to the Etabs software. Then I have to do the designing part, and after that, after doing the designing part, I will take the reactions and reactions. So by taking the reactions, I will do the designing of the piles or the various type of footings such as isolated or mat footing or strap footing. So I will be doing various type of shallow and deep foundation design, and finally the reinforcement detailing that is to be done by the help of RCDC software. So actually it's a one kind of package. By using all these softwares, I'll be telling it from the very beginning level to the very advanced level. So let me first in today's lecture open Etabs. So after opening Etabs, let me go to the, as you can see here, after I have clicked on Etabs, you have to now go to the new model. After going to the new model, you have to go to use built-in settings with. Here you have to select metric SI standard unit. Here any kind of country where you are going to do the designing. Then section as either Indian or Jindal steel. You can select any of them. Here steel code is IS 800 2007 and the concrete design code is IS 456 2000. After that, click on OK. Then by default this menu will open, and as you can see here in this menu there is the number of grids, that is number of grid lines in X direction, number of grid lines in Y direction, spacing of grids in X, spacing of grids in Y, as well as you can even change the grid levels naming, that is A or 1, and also you can create the custom grid lines. But in the right hand side here, in this part it will show you the number of stories, such as number of stories are 4, means G+3 building. Then typical story height is 3, bottom story height is 3. Or you can also even create the custom story height. If all the stories are having different height, then you can go to the custom story height and you can edit here, such as you can see here, these are the various height of each and every story. If you want to create more story, then you can simply click any here, right click in any of the structure, and you can right click in any of the structures, such as story number 1, and right click it, then add story. Okay, add story, keep existing story height, such as if I'll click it here, see story height is 3. How much story height I will be adding? Story height will be 3. Number of story number of added stories 1. If I want to create 1 story, then 1. If I want to create 2 story between this 1 and 2, then it will be 2. Insert above story. So suppose I will be creating 1 story above story number 1, then I will be insert above story number 1 from existing, replicate new story from existing story, such as if I want to replicate the story 4, I can create the same story in between 1 and 2. Or if I will create none, it means it will create a fresh story. Replicating means from existing story, means to replicate, means to create the same properties. If I'll create on none and I'll click OK, see another story is being created in between 1 and 2, that is story number 5. Okay, and these are the various elevations from the ground level, that is 0, 3, 6. We are going to increase 3 plus 3, then 6 plus 3, 9, 9 plus 3, 50. In this way we can click on OK, and after that you can click it here. If you want to create manually the grids such as 0, A to B spacing is, you can see in this diagram, such as A to B spacing is 8 meter, B to C 8 meter, then C to D 60, then again 8 meter. See, 8 minus 0 8, 16 minus 8 8, 24 minus 16 8, all are having 8 8 spacing. Similarly in the y coordinate, such as this one, 2 minus 1 is 8, 3 minus 2 is 8, 4 minus 3 is again 8. So, or I can also even add manually by clicking it here, such as I have created one E, and here I click. See here, by clicking here I can see what will be the structure that will get created, as you can see here. After that I can click on OK. After that again click on OK. See, as you can see here, these are the various grids which are created. And in the right hand side, this is the 3D view. As you can see here, how many stories are being created? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So total 5 stories are being created, that is G plus 4. And all are having, as you can see here, 8 meter, 8 meter, all are having 8 meter span. Okay, you can also click it here and you can drag it. Okay, or you can even close this 3D view. After closing 3D view, you can also even click it here. You can click in this arrow and you can add one new window. See, you can click here 3D view, or you can also even click here the elevation view, such as elevation A, or you can simply close it. Okay, so in this manner, and this is the plan view. As you can see here, this is the plan view. See, this is the 3D view, this is the plan view of base, then plan view of story 1. In this manner you can also even go above and below. See, above you will create, then see story 5, story 2, story 3, story 4, or simply right click it in the space and click on add or modify grids. As you can see here, story 5 naming is between 1 and 2. Simply modify it. Story 1, this one you create as story 2, story 5, wait, story 04, 05, then 4, 3, 2, 1. You cannot give same names, so because of that I have given story as story 5, because 2 stories are present, they are the same name, so you cannot rename them. And these are the various master story. I will explain you what is the meaning of master story and elevations and height. As you all know, even I can give the height of each and every individual story as different. Suppose I will give the height of the base story as first one is 3 meter, then second one is 3.6 meter, then here also I can give 3.6 meter, then next story I can give 3.6 meter, then last one I can give as 3.9 meter, the top story. Or I can even here name as Mumty, then this one as the roof, then this is the suppose I will give here this one is the, suppose this is the base, this one is the plinth level. Plinth level I will create at a height of, suppose at 1.5 meter. Okay, the next story, this one is the ground floor, this is the first floor, Okay, then this is the roof, and it means this is a one kind of structure of G plus 2, ground floor, then first floor, then second floor, then mumty. Okay, click on OK, click on OK. After that, even you can go to the 3D view and you can check here. So let me go to again the 2D view, because in my today's lecture, this is the first lecture, and here I will be making very clear about the grid lines, because grid lines is very important for the construction of a building. So let me explain about grid lines here. Let me click it here in the 3D in the plan view, go to base, and here grid line. As you can see here, in the x direction A, B, C, D, E is created, and 8 meter, 8 meter, 8 meter. Even I can change this by simply right clicking, going to add and modify grids, and you can click here. In order to modify the height, you can go to here. If you want to modify the grid length, you can click it here, and you can suppose first one is 8 meter, then second one is 10 meter, 10 meter, then you have to click as 18 meter, because 18 minus 8 is 10 meter. Then second one is 24 meter, means 24 minus 6, 18 is 6 meter. Then again 32 minus 6 is how much? 8 meter. In this way we can change, and you can also even name as, see here A is present, I can name this one as 1 2 3 4 5, and I can change here as A, B, C, D, E. Now in the Y direction the naming will be changed to ABCD, and in the X direction the naming will be changed to 1 2 3 4, and click on OK, then click on OK. See, as you can see here, see 8 meter, 10 meter, 6 meter, 8 meter I have created in the X direction. Similarly I can change the dimension in the Y direction, but here as you can see here 1 A, B, C, D, E, 1 2 3 4. In this manner we can change the bubble as well as we can. So this is how we can create the grids. After creating the grids, I hope it's clear to all of you how to create the grids. If there is any kind of doubt about how to create the grid lines, then you can just put a comment in the comment section, and you can get the answer. Or as you can see here, grid lines. Again let me click on right click and add or modify. Again go to modify, then even you can go to here in the Y coordinate also we can change the distance, as suppose first one is 6 meter, then 12 meter means 6 distance, then 18 and 32. Suppose this one is 36 means 18 meter distance, last one is, see in the Y direction, see 8 meter, 6 meter, 6 meter, 6 meter, 18 meter. In this way we can change the grid lines. It's very easy, simply right click and modify or add grids. After that you have to, this is the first step, you have to create in Etabs. After creating the grids, next is you have to create the building by defining various sections. So in my next video I will be telling about how to define the materials and how to define these sections. Okay, so I hope it's clear to all of you. So if there is any doubt, just ask me in the comment section, and thanks for watching my video. Have a great day.